Hey everybody, I'm Shucker Paddy, otherwise known as Patrick McMurray. I'm world champion in Guinness Book of World Records oyster shucker, shucking 38 oysters in a minute, 1,114 in an hour. The way I did it was coming up with a new and better knife. My knife here, Shucker Paddy, is a pistol grip shaped, ergodynamically designed oyster knife. It allows you to open up oysters with less force because it has two axis points, one across the bottom, one on the handle. That creates 135 degrees of angle, and that creates a fulcrum. When you're opening up an oyster, you can actually open up with less force. I can open up with 3 fingers at the bottom of the hinge just to pop it open. Using less force means you're going to be using less energy, and it's going to be safer on the hand as well. When I'm shucking, I use a glove for extra safety. Most people will want to use a cloth or whatnot. When I'm describing this to shuck oysters for people, teardrop shape, I go in through the hinge, which is at the back of the oyster right here. You can see there's a lovely little hole where the knife tip can go into. So I'll put it onto the tray, which I designed as well as my little oyster board. This will give you a nice height and a nice clean area to keep your oysters into. Into the hinge, give it a wiggle, turn it back and forth like you're turning a key in a lock until it sets, and then a quarter turn, that's it, it's open. So once the oyster is open, you can pry it up like this. Can you see where the adductor muscle is touching the top shell? This is where you want to scrape it down. Just take your time, scrape it down. That means it'll release the oyster from the bottom. Then you turn the oyster so the adductor muscle is closer to you. You look for any grit, you sweep that out. And this is the muscle here. You come underneath, you scrape it hard on the bottom shell so that you can see the dark spot. And that oyster is loose and ready to go. Then you want to be able to eat oysters. You take the little thing up, you eat it off the front side here is the lip side, slide the oyster in and chew it up. What I always do is also taste the oyster with the breathing in air through the mouth. And that flavor of ocean and sea salt comes through, and then all of a sudden over here,
how about a little wine to go with that?
I've got a little wine that goes on too. Oh my goodness, what a wonderful combination. A Muscadet. We're having an Old Vines Muscadet and a lovely pemmican oyster from Muscadet. Come on down.